Good morning, guys. It's actually just 10 to 8. I've been up since 6:30. So I've been up a good 1.5 hours, and I need to go and get my blood tests done. But the rain is pouring down outside, and it has been for the past 1.5 hours. So I kind of want to postpone it a bit, hopefully letting the rain subside a little bit more, because it's really pouring outside. It's very dark outside, as you might see. It's not a very light morning, but I have spent my morning doing what I always do every morning, editing my video, just trying to wake up. I think I want to sit down and do some cross stitching while I watch my YouTubes, and then we'll see what the weather's like. But I really need to go in and get my blood test done and go into the office, so I will do those. I just not right now. And it's actually good to kind of push it a little bit, because as I am a software developer, a lot of people in that industry have a tendency to start a little bit later, so the office isn't usually filled with people until like 10, or they have meetings at 9 and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna try to get in there at like 11 or something, because then I have a bigger possibility to meet up with people and get my papers in. So yeah, good morning, guys. Have an awesome day. It's a little bit past 10. I just was about to head out, and then the electrician came to change all the kind of power outlets. We have special covers on our outlets that are supposed to be secure. You can't put things in it if you don't put like the power cable in it. But mainly you don't want children to put like screws or nails into the outlets. So the whole house have these security ones, and apparently they were malfunctioning. So the little cover that's supposed to fall back over the holes didn't fall back over the holes. So after a very long, I got to know this from the electrician now when he was here, but basically the company that makes the covers, they have been in communication with them for quite some time, and finally they gave in, and they are for free changing all of those covers. But someone has to do that, so the electrician just came by and did that. So I was actually almost heading out the door. I was actually almost just stepping into the shower. So yeah. But I want to tell you something that just happened on Facebook, internet, you know, which so awesome. Through my blog and my YouTube channel, I have gotten a lot of opportunities when it comes to crafting. And I know that for the past couple of weeks I haven't crafted nearly as much as I usually do when it comes to paper craft, mainly because I've been sick. Now when I get my energy back, I just want to go back into it and just craft. But the opportunities I got, and I currently working with 2 different companies as a design team member, and I do creations for them. I get free stamps, and everything is just wonderful, and I love it. And one of those companies, the DT team, is one of these really awesome DT teams. The other company, I love the DT team, I love their creations, but for one of them, it's just all the girls that is in the DT team are people I've been following for a long time. I followed their blogs. They are mainly why and how I got into coloring and using Copics. It's their creations that inspired me, and the way I learned was by looking at their images and trying to get the same results. And that is the best way to learn, is to find a bunch of different people with different techniques and try to mimic their creations, and in the end hopefully finding your own style, which I think I actually have. But yeah, to come to what has happened, the thing is, it's already filled with all of these brilliant gals who's awesomely amazing of doing things. And then today I found out that there's a new guest team member coming aboard, and she is one of, like, right now she's one of the YouTubers that I really want to watch every video she makes, because she's so awesome. She does so much creations, and her coloring is just sublime. She's gonna be a member with us. We are gonna be able to chat with her in our little DT group and stuff, and it is, oh, I'm fangirling, totally fangirling over her, because she's one of those. And I'm finally starting to following her on every platform that I can find, like Instagram and her YouTube channels and her blog, and I've been doing that for the past year or so. Just, she's so talented, she's so amazing, and I'm gonna work with her in this part, and gosh, I'm just fangirling, totally fangirling. Having those opportunities makes me so happy. Crafting is and will always be a hobby. I'm not a designer, even though I've played around with it. I know that I will never be a big designer in any way, so I will probably always have it as a hobby, even though a very intense hobby. I have my other profession, and I really want to get back into that and really work with that, because I think it's very enjoyable. But all these opportunities that is popping up right now, and me feeling so much better, I'm still, my tummy is still not okay, I'm still a lot in pain and all of that, but the B12 really makes me more happy in my mind. It makes me much brighter, much more energetic, and I'm having less and less tendencies to just sit down without a reason. I'm trying to get things done, trying to get the apartment clean, taking care of the kiddies. I'm so much more, I'm more happy inside, which makes me want to do things more. So yeah, I'm just so happy, and I'm really hoping that this new medication will work. On Wednesday I'm going on the full dose. You have to kind of slowly build up to the full dose. So on Wednesday I'm starting with the full dose, and then we will know exactly what will happen with my body. And hopefully this medication will not do as the first medication I tried, which really worked, but my body couldn't take it. So hopefully my body can take this medication, because I would be a little bit sad otherwise. But right now I'm very hopeful, and so far so good. Again, I'm gonna see what happens with the meds, but I really believe that I will be back at work at least 50% in just a couple of weeks time. So just feeling that, knowing that I can be back working, doing my job, makes me really happy. I don't know, I'm going from getting brighter and brighter days every day, and I'm really happy about it. But yeah, I'm gonna stop blabbing and stop ranting and stop everything, because I really need to get going and get to the doctor's office. So I'll see you later. I'm back home. I have a little bit of hat hair because I had my hat on because it's cold outside. It's raining a lot and it's windy, but I'm finally back home. Everything has gone great today. It went quick getting my blood test done. I got all the meds I needed, and I went to office and met up with my co-workers and talked to them, and they're so sweet and nice, and yeah, an awesome day so far. It's only 22, and I think I'm gonna go in and make some cards, but first I'm gonna take the load off because I've been running around for the past like 3 hours or so yeah, awesome, an awesome day.
And of course, little Leia, she felt that I have been away, so she needed to sit in my little lap and cuddle and sleep because she's been missing her mama. She's so white. She's like all stark white. She does have, I don't know if I can pick that up. She actually have a little black spot on her head. She doesn't want to be in. She doesn't want to be in the camera right now. She didn't like that. No. She has a little cute tummy. Cute tummy.
I must say, this is so strange. It has been so cluttered in here that I really haven't wanted to be in my craft room. So I haven't. And somehow I just thought it was being tired and all, which it might also have been. I've been sick. But since then I have kind of... I'm looking forward to going in here because it isn't cluttered anymore, and I can get everything I want to in my hand's reach. And I even like sitting in front of my computer, which I haven't done in a while because I've had a little mountain of things in front of me and haven't really gotten to the keyboard as I wanted and stuff. So I'm really happy. It's actually turning out awesome and great, and I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna sit down and do some colouring video for Little Blue Button Stamps. This card that I'm doing right now isn't going to go up until the 28th. It's part of next month's release, the digi-release. So therefore I won't be able to show you. I might be able to do a little sneak peek of something. We'll see along the way. But that's a part of being a craft blogger and craft video maker and stuff. Sometimes you just can't show people what you just are working on, and sometimes you want that like instant gratification from making a project and just showing it to everybody because you like it so much. And usually I have to wait a week or two, and when I was good at it, which was a while ago, but when I was good at it I could actually be making cards a month ahead. And then you really don't get that gratification from people around you, so yeah. But I'm gonna sit down and do some crafting and gonna drink my coffee. I thought I'd show you my beautiful little light I have put on here. It is a fall light by Party Light. Really good. It's pumpkin spice and apple, I think. It smells so nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna put on some Christmas music and do some colouring. Yeah, because that's the way I do it. I'm very happy today, and I kind of figured that I need to cross stitch one of those happy images. And I remember making a cross stitch a couple of years ago for a friend of mine. This was when Cross Stitcher magazine had a very similar sort of patterns as the World of Cross Stitching. You who have seen the World of Cross Stitching know it's a lot of cute and cuddly things, and when I started buying magazines, this is back in like 2004, 2005 maybe, the Cross Stitcher magazine had a very similar pattern but was more anchor oriented, while the World of Cross Stitching were more DMC oriented. So basically what kind of threads you liked, you bought magazines, except for me, I bought them, everyone. But yeah, in Cross Stitcher magazine they had a monthly series with a cute little kind of bear dog thingy. Humphrey. Can it be Humphrey? No, it's not Humphrey. I don't remember his name. That is annoying. I have to look it up later, but it's a very cute bear dog thingy who had like quotes for the day, and one of those images he had was, "My future is so bright I need to wear shades." And I cross-stitched that image for a friend of mine, and I'm like, I really want to do that for me, because not only is it cute and cuddly, it's a really awesome like day quote. So I'm gonna actually look up and see if I can find that specific pattern, and maybe I kit that up. Sadly I won't be able to do it until maybe January, February, but yeah, I think I want to do that. It's a very short project, so I might actually put it in as a weekend project, but we'll see. Cross-stitching fun. Coloring fun. I've been coloring a lot. Right now I'm just waiting for my computer to transfer the images, because I realized that I haven't emptied my card for a little while, my memory card for the camera. I have different memory cards for my vlogging and for my crafting, but the crafting, as I do it in 1080p and a lot of that, it's gigs. It's like I fill up maybe 8 to 16 gigs of data for one video, so it's a lot of data. I don't keep all the raw data, but I do keep my videos. But right now I'm waiting for it to transfer it from the memory card, because it takes about 10-15 minutes, maybe, if not more. And I actually had 2 videos on the card that I had transferred, and I'm in the middle of actually recording my second video, the ones that are going up the 26th. Actually the 26th, I checked the schedule. And so I'm just waiting. I need my memory card, and oh god, I am so like, I want to make this, I want to make that, I want to make that. My mind is just hopping. But I'm listening to my Christmas music. I'm having this beautiful candle burning that smells so wonderful. And I'm drinking a cup of coffee and just having a really good day. Sometimes I feel stupid. I went out, I transferred all the data, but I don't format my card in my computer, I format it in my camera, because then I have the right format of it. Well, who forgot to format the card and started recording, but there were like a gig left. I'm really happy that I do look up to the camera quite often. I have like a flip screen on my camera. I can show you. Here is the camera I'm using to record my craft videos, and I have a flip screen here so I can look at that. And I'm really happy that I did, because happily enough it just cut off like half a sentence, and then it was kind of sort of done. But I feel so stupid, because if I empty the card I should format it. So now I had to run out to the computer and transfer the rest of the new clips that I put in, and now I gotta format my card and do the rest of the card. But yeah, things that happen when you edit or when you record. I'm glad that I have a pretty good editing software, so I can fix that. So I totally lost track of time. Christopher's away today, so he'll be coming home a little bit later. And I just sat in there and created, and I had a lot of fun, and I'm totally beat. I'm so tired. I just want to crawl into bed. But I've had an awesome time doing everything. So I decided it's time for me to just sit down and take a load off. I'm editing up some videos. I can remember to have a craft haul video. There's Christopher.
He's so cute. This is my little lion, and he's a little tired, and he doesn't want to be filmed, so he's kicking on me. Yeah, he couldn't sleep if he wasn't in Mommy's arms or something. He's just very cute. Look at my little lion. Aww. He's so tired. Yeah. He's so tired.
I'm gonna head to bed. I had a great day. I was kind of forced to sit down around 6 to start cross-stitching because I'm totally beat. I had a lot of fun. I did a lot of things and I overdid it, but it was great. So I can honestly go to bed and feel that I've done something for once. So that is awesome. But I've done some stitching and I finally finished the black thread. So yay for me. So I thought I'd show you. I have picked it out of the frame this time so you can see all of the black. Look, they're really starting to come together. You're starting to see the like fussiness of the fur here and there. So tomorrow I will work on the blue. So on the scarf over there and then on the dress. I'm also going to do a whole bunch of video editing for my craft videos. I will finish finish recording one video that I finished the coloring part, but I didn't put the card together because my battery ran out. As I said, I can only make one coloring video in a row because it takes so much energy from the battery. So I need to get second battery so I can have them going back on back, but we'll see. It's a lot of money. I think it's like a new battery for the camera is about $100. It's expensive. So we'll see when I ever get there. But yeah, I am heading to bed. So good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.